Hey guys, it is Tuesday. I'm feeling kind of tired and it's pretty cold outside, -8. We had a bit of fresh snow and ice on the ground, so I'm just taking it easy today. Kind of want to just do nothing kind of day. Well, I did stuff, like I did beat Resident Evil 9, which was very fun and a good game. If you haven't heard of it and you like horror games and action games, there's a fair bit of action in there, but anyways, I beat that game. And in the afternoon I'm walking over to Fresco, looking at the roads. They are pretty salty, but not as much snow or ice on them as I was expecting there to be. I guess the main roads still have the salt brine on them, so I'll probably hit the streets tomorrow on Uber. But today I'm walking around Fresco looking at the stuff that they've got. Some clearance, 50% off. I'm like, damn. Some cheap Pop-Tarts and Aero chocolate. You know, if I wasn't on the keto, maybe I would have got some of this stuff. But, yeah. I did buy some pork rinds, which are pretty low carb. You know, it's one of those things that you can enjoy on keto. Kind of tastes like a potato chip, the crunchiness. But yeah, bought some snacks, and I also swapped that broken buckle on my bag with the different magnetic attachment. Now, I did order the 25mm one, like I swear that I clicked the right size, but they sent me one that was 20mm instead of 25, like the original webbing strap on my bag. So that's kind of annoying that it doesn't really fit, so I might just take it off again and put on the original one, even though it's a little bit broken. But it is nice. The new buckle costs like $2, whereas replacing the original one with the same original one is like $20. It's kind of nuts how much those buckles cost. Anyways, now it is Wednesday, very icy in the alleyway, but I'm going online, gonna go do some Uber. Spriani light place. Bit of a wait here, but they gave me some napkins, which is good because the A&W cups were like loose and like dripping a little bit, so had a bit of root beer, I assume, in my bag, but clean that up. And it's still kind of cold out, so I've had my phone mostly in my pocket. That's why this video might be kind of fast, of like, you know, fast clips. Yeah, I picked up in one food court and got a request for the food court just north of there, which maybe I could have just walked to and then walked out of. But I decided to bike over to the next food court because, I don't know, don't want to get lost underground, I guess. But it did work out. Got both these things, dropping one of them off at the well and another one somewhere else. I kind of forget. But yeah, back over to the well, pick it up from that Mandy's, and deliver the Mandy's to one of the well condos. Like, people are living in the well now, so that's neat. Got some weird chicken place, and kind of just dropping stuff off. Yeah, this taco place, bit of a wait here, but watched skateboarding videos. That was entertaining. Till he started just smashing his skateboard. Which was like, seems kind of weird to put that in your video. But I guess it was a parody because the skateboard that was watching did attack him in the middle of the night when he was asleep. So do not smash your skateboards, people. But yeah, still online, biking around. I think I've been online for like 3 hours at this point, and my phone battery is holding out. So, did a few more. Now I'm around St. Lawrence Market, and I'm picking up from the Carousel Bakery place, and Dave's Hot Chicken, which which I had to go into Brookfield Place. The food court, kind of annoying in here because you can't really see down the hallway that well, like where the restaurants are, so it's kind of like you gotta know. I did a quick shop and pay. I just wanted 2 juices at the Shoppers Drug Mart. And yeah, those juices went to some security guards. Rotation, I think this is my last one. Dropping that off at Briar's Meal. Here at the Lakeshore. I made about $114 in 4.5 hours, which is pretty good. About 26 an hour. Yeah. Now my left hand specifically has been pretty cold since I lost that left-handed glove. So I went over to Roblox and thought I'd look around. They didn't have great mechanic gloves, which is what I typically like to wear. They did have some working gloves. It'll be good for when I'm doing bike repair stuff. But yeah, my current gloves, I just got them from Dollarama. The last one I went to though didn't have them, or any good ones, but I did go to a slightly different one, and they had the same kind that I lost, which they're okay. There's a reason I keep the one on my right hand, because it's just better than these Dollarama ones. They're a bit itchy, but I decided to go with the yellow one this time. And yeah, still pretty icy in my back alleyway. I was like, oh damn, glad I didn't fall there, but that was just a big patch of ice. Anyways, when I'm not wearing my gloves, I usually just put them in my coat pockets, but I decided I would add some little loops and those S-beaners into my pockets, so now I can clip them in, and hopefully I'll never lose my gloves out of my pockets again. So here it is. S-beaners, I might change them to be bigger ones. These ones kind of dig into my fingers a little bit when I use them, so we'll see how I feel about them. But for now, I have these S-beaners, so, and they are working. It's pretty neat. I like that. And I didn't put them in too deep into my pocket, so it's like kind of easy to pull them out and like look at them outside. Also used that cabbage peeler that I bought a couple days ago for the first time, and it was good. For a $3 peeler, I'm like, yeah, this is good stuff. Later, guys.